So we've got a day off in Rochester, New York, in the hotel room. Jim's in the bathroom doing his thing. On the 6th floor. There's the 3rd floor pool. Pretty cool 3rd floor pool. So we're in Rochester this morning at a radio station, and they're about to do an on-air song to promote this show tonight with Derek Trucks and Susan Tedeschi, if I said that right. It's with this DJ called The Wheeze, and I guess he's kind of like the Howard Stern of Rochester. So we'll be filming that. It should be pretty cool.
You see, I'm a parent here, so there's no size. You can't.
So they didn't get a chance to do the song on the radio show, but cool story about how they got the King of the Hill theme song.
Everyone does know Roger Clyne, though, if you keep telling him, this song, the theme to King of the Hill.
That's right.
Yeah, that's a famous song that we wrote. But
And did you write it for the show, or you wrote it for?
I wrote it. Yes, I wrote it for the show.
For the show.
Yeah, I was on. I was in the band The Refreshments. Yeah, that's where this band came from. We went from PH and I, who's over here on drum. He and I were in The Refreshments, and then we moved off the major label track. We formed the Peacemakers. Anyway, but back in the Refreshments days, Fox Television put out essentially a casting call to all the major labels, saying, would you have your artist submit for this song, this up and coming Mike Judge, Greg Daniels creation. It's going to be animated about
King of the Hill.
Yeah, about a family in Texas. But there was no description about the characters, and the pencil sketch was 45 seconds of really bad animation. And I was like, well, I kind of get a feel of what it could sound like, so I had that riff. And
You got that too, bro?
did that in PH's basement when we were on a break on tour. Then he did that Bonanza drum on steroids thing, and I did the riff. We showed the rest of the Refreshments, and we ended up submitting it via live tape. We were in, I think, Kansas City after a show. The show went great, and at the very end, they said, all right, we're almost done, but would you guys coach the crowd?
On stage.
I totally coached the crowd. I said, hey, we're going to submit this to Fox and try to get it on TV. And so you've never heard this, but pretend you have, and just scream and yell like it's the coolest thing you've ever heard after this is done. So we played it, crowd screamed, pulled the tape and sent it in, and then about 10 days later I got a call from my manager. He said, hey, are you available to take a conference call? And I said, yeah, sure, what's up? And on came Mike Judge and Greg Daniels and Joe Boucher. And they're like, is this Roger Clyne? I said, yeah, it is. And they're like, this is, and they name themselves, and they go, who the hell do you think you are trying to pull the wool over our eyes? You think you're, like, by coaching a crowd, you're going to get, like, some sort of favor?
Oh
we forgot to cut the leader off, right? So they busted me on it. I was horrified. I meant no offense. They're like, take it easy, kid. You got the gig. When can you be in LA to record it? So
it's funny.
They're hilarious. They scared the bejesus out of me.
You sent them to peace with the coaching talk.
We're in Rochester, early show today, 5 o'clock, stages. Got the guitars covered up, stage set, outside show, people starting to filter in, they're going to go out in about a half hour. And it's hot.
It's